Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you all. My name is Najmul Saqib and this is my presentation for PSM 1. The name of the project is Vehicle Number Plate Recognition System. So in this project there are 5 chapters, and in chapter 1 it has introduction, problem background, project goal, objectives, scope, and project importance. So introduction. Security measures are poor for UTM vehicle checking process. UTM has a very big campus area, very tough for security staff to cover each and every vehicle. Online vehicle checking process is made through this project, and this project is developed as a precaution for security. So next is problem background. There are a lot of problems, and among them, these four are the most essential ones. Vehicle check-in process is very slow, it is very time consuming. Second, security guards become very lazy. They don't want to check the vehicle properly, like if there is anything illegal inside the vehicle or not, they don't check it. Third, students and lecturers get late to class because of heavy traffic at the gate, especially in the morning. In the morning, students who stays outside the campus actually feels very irritated to go through this hassle. And last one is security is compromised. Third, project goals. What are the goals for this project? So the goals are to create a robust application to recognize the license plate on the road and get relevant characters. Second is making the campus more secured. Third is making vehicle checking process time efficient. They lose a very long time. They take a very long time to check it. And in the morning, there is way too many traffic for it. Third is Fourth, actually, making the process online to have proper records to use in future. Like, if I get in today, it will record my time and date of my entry, so which can be used for further inspection later on. Then we go to scopes. This application is used for scanning the license plate number of the vehicle coming inside the UTM campus and also while going out. The application will record the date and time and specific gate number and vehicle coming in and out of the campus. The application will save the vehicle number in the database with the information of the driver or the owner of the vehicle. Last is project importance. This project is very much important for UTM. The users will have access to the records of the vehicle entering to the campus. It will help the students and lecturer and also staff of UTM to save time and energy while getting in. This project will be helpful for UTM authority in achieving a secure campus and time efficient security system. Next, we go to chapter 2. Chapter 2 has introduction, current checking process, existing systems, comparison between systems, and related technologies used for this project. So first, the introduction. This chapter is the literature review of this project. The literature review is an important chapter as all the relevant knowledge that helps in better understanding in implementing the project is explained in this chapter. So this is the current system. How it works actually, the check-in process is manual. Security guards check the vehicle manually. They actually do not check it that way right now. Second is they do not take owner details. They see the vehicle is coming out, but they don't know who is inside it, or if he only knows that if he's a student or not, and then only checks owner details after 10 p.m. at night. This is very wrong. They should check it all the time. Then existing systems. So there are two existing systems like the vehicle number plate recognition system. They are mobile LRP and automatic license plate recognition feature. Mobile LRP is both on Android and iOS, but the automatic license plate recognition feature is only on Android. This is the comparison between the systems. Like automated method in mobile LRP is implemented, but not in automatic license plate recognition feature. Then they do not the automatic license plate recognition feature does not have computerized database as mobile LPR has. Then none of the system can ban vehicles. Then user accessibility is limited for both, and mobile LPR can show records whereas ALPRF cannot. Both of the systems cannot be integrated with external database, and none of the system show vehicle or owner info. Third is development technologies used for this product. First, Android, iOS, Dart, and Flutter. So Dart and Flutter are used for mobile application development, and Python is used for artificial intelligence as the scanning process takes place. Firebase ML Kit will be needed for IoT devices. Google Firestore will be needed for authentication, and Firebase database will be needed as the system's database. So next we go to chapter 3. Chapter 3 includes introduction methodology, selected methodology, agile development, hardware and software requirements. So first, agile model. What is this model? This model describes that there are 6 phases. First, requirement, where you gather all the requirements and elicit the requirements of the clients. Then you design the product, then you develop the product, then we test the product, and then we deploy it in real life, and then we review it by reviewers. So justification of methodology is agile methodology is a form of project management system. Okay, agile methodology is a build to make the client and stakeholders like changes without creating a massive change for the system development. So these are the phases. First, requirements, then design, development, test, deploy, and then review. So hardware and software requirements. As for hardware requirements, we need a personal computer which has Windows 7 or above with processor 3.2 gigahertz and RAM 4 gigabytes at least. For Android phone, we need Android 5 and above with 2 gigabytes of RAM at least. And for iOS phone, we need iOS 8 and above with at least 1 gigabyte of RAM. For software requirements, Proto.io or Just in Mind, both are the same. They're used for developing prototype of the mobile application. Then Microsoft Visual Studio, most important software used for developing mobile application. And then Enterprise Architect. This is used for documentation and modeling. So next we go to chapter 4. Chapter 4 includes introduction, requirement analysis, then system architecture design, system class design, database design, user interface, and test cases. So this chapter is an overview of design and architecture of the proposed vehicle number plate recognition system, which is a commonly used modeling language for providing the design illustrations. In addition to that, Detailed explanation of some diagrams are given in this chapter. For example, like activity diagram, use case diagram, sequence diagram, and package diagram. So, requirement analysis. There are functional requirements and non-functional requirements. So, I mean, the most important requirements for this project are the product can scan vehicle number plate. It will allow the user to add vehicle details. It will also allow the user to add owner details. Then the admin can ban vehicles from entering, and also the entry records can be viewed. And for non-functional requirements, we have performance. Performance is needed because a huge number of data will be stored. Then reliability, because this will have integration with external databases like JPJ database. Usability should be very easy to use because various kind of people will use this application. Then maintainability. Maintainability is needed because this software should be maintained frequently. So for that we need small and frequent updates we can that can maintain the product easily. And lastly, security. This is the most important thing, as other external database information will be present in this application. So next is architectural design. We have used the model view controller design for this project. I mean, the model actually connects view and controller. The model updates the view, and the controller actually manipulates the model. Second, then is class diagram. This is the total class diagram for the application. This is the database design. There are four tables. One is entry records, another is vehicle information, another is banned vehicle list, another is owner information, and lastly, that's staff information. These are the user interfaces. This home page is for security guards view, and the other is for admin view. These are the two test cases among almost 12 test cases. So, chapter 5. Chapter 5 has introduction, review of PSM1 achievement, summary of PSM2, and conclusion. This chapter will discuss the result and achievement that can be obtained through the documentation process. The outcome of this application can help in terms of flow of vehicle passing through the gate and securing the campus. Then summary of PSM2. Planning for final year project 2 includes development phase, implementation phase, and maintenance phase. As documentation phase is on PSM1. Since to develop this system, agile methodology is being followed, we can identify the errors in each phase accordingly. Development will be conducted in final year project 2. Lastly, conclusion. So in a nutshell, PSM1 comprises of the requirements elicitation, analysis, and phase system designing. In the big picture view, FYP1 discussed implementation of the similar systems in the past, system methodology, and initial design of the system. PSM2 will be focused on next two phases, implementation and testing phases. Thank you and have a very good night. Assalamu alaikum.